So the old saying that says it's always those closest to you that hurt you the most. This is so true when it comes to a chosen soul. So we agreed prior to coming into life on this earth. We agreed with the Most High that we would have these experiences and be surrounded by your soul tribe, or what the soul tribe you're born into. Um, but they're all contracted to help you to grow and to elevate. So those closest to you, having grown up with you, they know you the most. So I had an experience a couple of years back with a long lost sister who my father had kept secret. He was a secret love child, and she is 6 months younger than myself. The thing is, my dad was married to my mother at the time that he conceived with this other woman, and she bore a child from that relationship. So 3 years ago, I got to meet her, and one of my younger sisters, so she's another half sister. My dad remarried after he divorced from my mother. So this younger sister that I have, I really thought she was in my team. I thought she was in my corner, and just come to find out that she was doing a lot of backstabbing and had created a smear campaign behind my back. Now, not knowing truly what my siblings were like, because I'm a lot older than they are, 20 years plus older than most of my siblings. And, so they're still in their 20s and early 30s. But this sister, she's not quite 30 yet. But anyway, she got talking with this new sister that we happened to find, and she smeared my name to her. And the new sister came to me, asking me about things that had happened in my past. And straight away I was really pissed off. I was offended and I was hurt. But at the same time, I did not give my little sister that power over me, or the new sister the power over me. I held back an emotional outburst, because years ago I would have just blurted out and got really upset and called my little sister out, but I didn't. I was on a new path with Yahuwah, truly learning to ground myself and to respond and not react. And I think she was fishing for a reaction out of me, but I didn't give her one. I said to the new sister, because she asked the questions, and I says to her, well, if you want the answers to that, you need to go back to my little sister and ask her everything, seeing as she knows everything. And it stumped them both. The little sister was expecting an emotional reaction, and so was the new sister. They were both expecting me to lose my shit, but I didn't. And this is the power of Yahuwah, and this is the power of healing. What happens when we heal through Yahuwah? We can stand on business and not doing it looking crazy. So there's no need to lose shit. I'm just so grateful that I'd been walking this path with my Heavenly Father, and He has helped me to regain my composure, to stay grounded in times when I would normally just lose it. And why that is because He's shown me who I am. I know who I am. Yes, I did those things. Yes, that was me in my past, but I no longer live there. I had a chat with my boy about it just the other night, about how people can change. He was talking about a former work colleague who had been dating a minor. Now, I don't know if he was aware of this, but it had happened 10 years ago. And a lot of my family, this my younger sisters, they really gave him a hard time about it at work. Now, judge not, or ye be judged in the same manner. There is just no need to be doing any of that. Yes, he made his mistakes. Yes, that was him 10 years ago. But to be held to that standard, people can change. And I know this for a fact because I'm one of them. I was the biggest hoe bag out, I loved my piss, I loved my weed, and I loved the attention that I got because I was broken and unhealed. I didn't know who I was, and I needed validation outside of me. Now that Yahuwah has given my identity back, I know who I am. I'll stand 10 toes, and I really don't give two F's what anybody has to say about me or my past. That's where I used to be. That's who I was. But to still class me in that same boat, nah. Anyway, I hope you've learned something from this. If you like my content, give me a share, like, follow, or comment below, and have an awesome day. Let's go.